We are live. We're back. Welcome back to the Bet the Over podcast. Here with my two co-hosts. We got Deeb.
Hello.
And we got A Woods.
Hello.
It's currently September 12th. We got a Thursday night football game, AFC East rivalry coming up. Right down on the whiteboard over here.
Yep.
Buff versus Miami. We're gonna recap Sunday. Sadly, we will talk about the Giants. We'll also go through our pick'ems last week, and we'll also go through our pick'ems for this week, and maybe throw in a couple bets. So let's get into it. How you guys doing?
Doing well. I think since this is mainly a New York sports podcast or New York football sports podcast, Kev, what do you think about how the Giants played?
So Monday night was a good game. The Jets versus the Niners. I'll try and change the topic, bro. It was bad, bro. Like I don't think they'll be that bad for the whole season, but Jones
They're working out. Working out the kinks.
Jones is gone, bro. He's so gone at the end of the season. Me personally, I don't want the Giants to fire Daboll. I honestly think he's a decent coach. He's just limited because Jones just looks like scared in the pocket.
I don't really get it. I don't
Yeah.
why he just is bad at football now. Like I was never like I thought drafting him was hilarious and everything, but like that
They
one
were,
year,
yeah.
it felt dumb. Like I was like,
Two,
all right.
2 years ago, he was like,
Yeah.
he
Like, I really
wasn't
was like,
he
all right.
wasn't fantastic, but he did enough to like
Yeah.
put the team in winning positions. Now it's literally just like, bro, he's thrown more pick sixes since he signed the Giant contract than he has touchdowns,
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
which is crazy, bro.
I mean, bro, like you don't. I don't understand what switch up could have occurred. Did the team was the team this much different than it was 2 years ago, or is the team this much?
The
different
team
than it
is
was 2 years
better
ago?
now.
Yeah,
The,
probably.
the team is better than
Yeah,
it
but that's
was
what I
2
mean.
years
so
ago.
you can't even argue that he was carried by his team when he made it to the second round of the playoffs. So what happened?
I don't know.
Post injury, like I know he wasn't great at the start of last year, but maybe post injury he just like
I mean, also,
Yeah.
bro, like, when you shit on a guy that much, look at Zach Wilson. Like it really kills your confidence.
I mean I'm not
Oh
saying that,
yeah, I think his confidence is definitely really
Yeah, I
low. Like you see the fans, they're
Yeah, bro,
booing at him when he
Booing at him,
leaves.
saying they need $1 million.
that's fucked up.
They need
Bro,
him.
what
They
kind
need
of-
$1 million.
I don't like that.
Like,
either.
bro,
are
I
you
get
saying?
he's not good and he's gonna be gone by the end of the season. But like, bro, he's a human, bro. Like, treat him with some fucking respect. You know what I mean?
So more like you're a loser for doing that. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
New York fans are like they're obviously not. They're not the most respectful fans, to say the least.
They're very, and I mean, obviously me included, but like, I think I can, like, after a little bit of exaggeration, like during the Jets game the other night, for example, I can start to slowly kind
bro, I
of
wish you guys could have heard this kid after
bring
the Jet game.
myself
Yeah.
back to reality. But I will say I saw a lot of like Jets reporters saying that everybody was wrong. This is what I thought. This is what was expected. He's 40 years old, bro. I don't even think Rodgers played that bad.
He didn't
Especially
play
for a
that
first
bad.
game. I thought the team looked really like good together. You know what I mean? And it was
Realistically, the only part of the team that you would argue wasn't good is like the
Was the
pass
defense.
No, not even the defense. It's just like the or the run defense. Sorry,
Yeah.
Like,
They got
defense-
destroyed on the
like,
ground.
Ayuk didn't have anything. I don't even know if he had yards. Did he?
Ayuk
like-
had, I think, one or two
Yeah.
catches. Yeah,
And
because
then,
I had
like-
him in one of the fantasy leagues.
I'm just like
Um,
curious as to
Debo's
what
just
happened
a
after
good
the beginning
player.
of the game, bro. Because I feel like even the first couple drives, our defense was locked in. You know, breaking
Well, they
breaking
just
up
started
passes.
running the
and-
ball.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
What's that
ni-
guy's name? What's that guy's name?
Mason.
Yeah.
The running, I mean, that's the thing about the Niners, though. They're just like, they're well coached and they just like pound the rock, bro. Like, even when McCaffrey was there, like, he gets so many carries and they just wear you down. And then, like, the Niners, I feel like, managed the game well, like the clock specifically, because I feel like the Jets didn't even touch the ball that much in the first half. Because who didn't Brees fumble or something?
Well, what did it? It was 2 3 and outs,
Yep.
both teams, and then the Jets 2 3 and outs. Then the Jets fumbled. Then they got a field goal, right?
Yep.
And then the Jets went and scored a touchdown, and then it was just like basically San Francisco.
And then I think the Niners got the ball. Didn't they score? And then they got the ball at half.
And then
Yeah,
they had the
that's
ball
what-
for about until
And dude,
7 minutes
they
or
just
something like
ran
that.
the ball. The whole
Yeah.
time. If you
They
run the
did-
ball and you take the full play clock, you're killing.
Yeah.
30 seconds each
I mean,
play.
also we had a non-existent pass rush that game.
But it was just
We
tough
didn't-
because
did we get one pressure on Purdy?
Well, I
Not
don't.
really.
I don't know the stats, but it was also just like since the Niners were ripping off like 4 or 5 yard runs, like 3rd and 2, bro. Like the pass rush can't get there because it doesn't have enough time. That's why getting in a long like yardage situation really helps the defense like a lot. Like if it's like 3rd and 9, the the defensive line has like 1 extra second, which is like a long time, as opposed to 3rd and 1. That's why running the ball is kind of key. Like, bro, if you can get like 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2, like you don't have to worry as much about the pass rush.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm not worried, but like that's my thing is like you freaked out the other day and everything, but like what like if you told me right now that like the Jets were 3-1 in through 4 weeks, like
Yeah.
Well, you almost
No,
have to be
more
3-1,
inclined to
and
believe you
you
than
have
not.
to be 3-1 in 4 weeks.
dude, when I did the pick 'em for the Jets, I said they were going to lose week 1. I kind of,
Yeah,
dude, the
I said
Niners
the
are
same
just a
thing.
more
I said the
To be
complete.
same
fair,
thing.
I didn't think they were gonna win. I just thought they would
I thought it
cover
would be.
6.
I thought they were going to be.
closer,
I
yeah.
thought it would be a little closer, but I still think the next couple weeks they have like an easy schedule. Don't they play the
I
Titans
mean, the
this
Titans
week?
are pretty good,
Yeah, but
and you
that,
should beat New England.
you should beat New England,
It's
and then don't they?
just
Who else do they play? They play someone like not so.
Broncos.
Yeah, Denver,
Vikings.
like the Vikings might be good. I don't know.
Like,
See, that's the problem with the Giants is like the Vikings game is you don't know if the Giants were really that good or if the Vikings were that good or if the
I
Giants were
think the
just that
Vikings
bad.
are like they can play in the wild card game.
Yeah, I think they can make the play. They did look good. Darnold looked pretty good. I mean, I
Doesn't
think most
look great though too.
yeah, most quarterbacks with the what is it, Kevin O'Connell, like he's just a
Good
great
coach.
coach and he just puts his offense specifically, they just have such a well-structured offense. I mean, you have Jay Jettas and Addison, bro. That's a dynamic duo. And then once they got Hawkinson back, bro, their offense is good. Like they are set. I'm excited for him to come back because I have him a couple of fantasy leagues too.
So like that's why I'm not freaking out. Like
I
Yeah,
wasn't a
That's
fan
also,
of
like,
the play
realistic, bro.
calling though. I'll say
I don't.
that I was not a fan
Yeah,
of
but
the.
I'm
I
never
wasn't a
gonna
fan
be.
of the run pass at all, and I feel like we
But like
got away from that a little bit, or we should have got away from
also,
that.
also, it was week 1 against like the best team in football probably. Like I'm not,
hmm
and like even if like I know the play call was that, but like yeah, you're probably gonna want to run the ball against that team. Like
hmm
But like when we
And
get the
not that
ball
you're
back,
gonna beat them by running.
when they're up 2 scores, and we get the ball back with 7 minutes left in the third quarter after they just had the ball for the remainder of the second quarter and most of the third quarter, I'm stopping to run. I'm not running the ball as much as they did from there
No,
on.
you have to run the ball, bro, because you can't just let your team just
yeah,
if you just throw the ball and you go 3 and out, like
your
then your
defense is
I'm not
screwed,
saying
bro.
every play, but maybe stop running on second down. We had no
I mean,
success
sure,
on
I'm not
second down
saying
on the
their play
ground.
call was good, but my point is like I'm not like freaking out about it yet.
And
Yeah,
we have
I wouldn't
we have very
overreact.
shitty time management. I feel like that's always been
But
an
we just
issue.
have bad coaches,
That's yeah,
except for D
that's
coordinator.
always
Our
been an
D
issue with
coordinator and
Salah, bro.
special team coordinator are good.
Yeah,
Salah doesn't
but
do shit. He
but
doesn't do anything.
I will
I would
say,
yeah, I
if
wouldn't worry
we
too much.
if we lose this week, I think the coaching is going to get a lot of fire.
Well, they're gonna, yeah.
Yeah, if he was this week, then it might start to be a problem. But
But I don't really
I don't know.
like the hate Rodgers is getting, because I feel like for a first game back, 40 years old, coming back from a torn
But he was gonna
Achilles, I
get
feel
it
like he
even
did
if they
fine.
won and he played fine.
That's
Like
fair.
they
Yeah.
just
He was
they
13.
just
He was
want
13 for 21 with 167 yards
they're
and a touchdown.
gonna just talk shit because they don't like who he is as a person. It has nothing to do with who he is as a football player.
Yeah, I also feel like once like the media kind of gets on your bad side, you could have like 20 good games, and that one bad game you have, it's gonna get blown out of proportion, and you're just gonna get like
And it's
destroyed by the media.
also like it or not, like he's gonna get hate for like what he says.
Yeah,
outside of football. Like I'm not saying what he says is right or wrong, but like people are just gonna talk shit. So
he says a lot of controversial stuff, which
Exactly.
doesn't help him. But do you guys want to go to the pick'ems now?
Yeah, I just
Last
want to
week,
talk about the Jet game a little bit more. Well, not the Jet game, but the Jets. So what do we think? Do we pay Reddick?
mm,
like, are they going to or should they?
Should they? I personally don't think so, because I think that if we do cave and pay him, I think that's gonna have our guys next year, like Sauce, Jermaine, thinking that they can get money too. So then it's gonna
Yeah,
set a
but they
precedent
can
for the
get money
future.
too.
Yeah, of course they can, bro. But I'm just saying we don't want, like, say we can't
No.
come to a deal with one of them. We don't want them expecting us to cave again, and then it starts this whole cycle of us losing players.
I think
I
you
think
go ahead,
there's
Al.
no they're not there's no bearing on that contract like maybe just in terms of financially, like you might not be able to afford it, but like I would have no fear that like because they paid Reddick, the guys are gonna want more. Like that's not doing anything. Like Sauce knows his market, Garrett Wilson knows his market.
They're gonna
Like,
get paid a ton of money no matter what.
they're all making 20 million plus. Like that's just what-
Specifically Sauce and Garrett, like even Jermaine, but Sauce and Garrett, like bro, Garrett's probably gonna get over 25, maybe 30, probably around 30. And Sauce is also, I think Sauce is probably going to become the highest paid corner. So
Yeah.
who's the highest paid corner? Jalen Ramsey?
Certain.
Certain, I think.
Oh, Sertain. And what does he make? 30?
Yeah, 26.
35.
He'll probably
Or am I
who
beasting?
Sertain gets?
Am I beasting?
No, you're a beast.
Okay.
I don't know. I think Sertain gets like 26 or 27, right? Whatever Sertain gets, Sauce is probably going to get 1 or 2 more per year at least, because he's like the best corner in the league. I'd say like minimum top 3 if you hate him, and I think he's younger than Sertain too, isn't he? Like 24 or 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a beast. I didn't expect him to be that good, to be honest. Yeah. So that's kind of the Jets. Other recap. I guess let's recap what happened Sunday. So, the worst teams were the Giants, the Panthers, and the Browns. Bro, Deshaun Watson looked terrible.
The Panthers were easily the worst one, bro. That first half, every time you turned on red zone,
Dude, it was like
or throwing someone or throwing an interception.
It was like no, Bryce Young would throw a pick, or he would just the 3 and out, and then or there'd be like a fumble,
Yeah,
like
it was-
return.
Or he'd scramble for a touchdown and then fumble it in the end zone.
Yeah, like they got destroyed.
Bro couldn't
The
get anything
Bear-
going, man.
Dude, let's just break down each division real quick, like a brief overview.
Well,
So
let's do it
we'll
as
start.
we go through our list.
Okay, yeah,
Last week.
that's a good idea. We'll do it while we go through the pick'ems. So you have it pulled up on the stream, Steve?
I'm about to. Yeah, I do.
So the totals.
So everyone, let's go to week 1.
Yep. So the totals for week 1, Steve got 9, Al got 9, I got 8. Unfortunately,
Can we
so
just track like over the season how many total we got right?
this
Or
is me, bro.
Yeah,
this is me.
I'll make
I took an L.
yeah, so we'll do like whoever gets the most right over the whole season.
Yeah.
'Cause that's a
Okay,
fun way to do it. So like it
so-
doesn't matter week to week. It's just like if you got 10
So
this week,
we
now
already
you-
broke down Kansas City and Baltimore and Green Bay and Philadelphia. So let's move right to Miami, Jacksonville. I
Yep.
think Jacksonville. Sorry, hold on. You guys do it. Woo.
Jacksonville covered their spread. Miami low-key looked bad. They started out really slow. They kind of turned up in the second half, but
Messed up
it was getting scary there for a second. Like
Yeah.
Jacksonville
I
looked
mean,
like they were
Jacksonville
gonna.
should've won. No, wasn't Jacksonville leading?
Yeah, they were leading. I
They
think
were
until the
17
third or fourth quarter.
0, bro.
Bro,
Oh,
they're
really? They
so
were losing.
bad, this Jacksonville team. I don't know what it is with Trevor and like the pros against college. Like, I feel like he just doesn't have it. I don't know what it is.
He's just not.
But it's like he
unfortunately,
he'll
Trevor
have it
Lawrence
for
just
like a
isn't that
stretch, and
good.
then he'll have it for like a stretch, and then he won't have it for the
Like,
for the
I
latter
didn't
of the
tell
season.
you who Trevor Lawrence was in terms of like #1 pick, like supposed to be like the new Peyton Manning and everything. Like, would you like
Yeah.
ever be like he's gonna be a top 5 quarterback, top 10 quarterback? Like, probably not.
You're saying right now, like
I feel like
like,
he just feels like Kirk Cousins.
I was just about to say, doesn't he feel like a more talented Kirk Cousins?
yeah, he's
Arguably
like
not
a
even.
more. I feel like he's a more athletic Kirk. Like he can run a little bit more. He's more mobile, but like
Yeah.
throwing wise, bro, I don't know. Kirk Cousins might be better than him, to be honest.
I just feel like in that respect, like when he has it, like Kirk Cousins when he has it is really good, but like when it feels like it matters, I don't remember a time where I'm sure I'm wrong, and like there's people that could correct me, but like I feel like I don't remember a time pro Trevor Lawrence like proved to me something.
Yeah,
Ironically, we're about to talk about Atlanta and Pittsburgh. So how do we feel about Kirk Cousins' first performance with Atlanta?
I'm not really worried about it.
it was bad, but granted,
He threw a pick
he's
six,
coming
I
off.
believe, right?
Yeah, I think so. Or he threw like a couple
No,
picks, or
they
maybe he looked.
touchdown,
was-
no. I think they only
He
had
was
two.
inaccurate. Like that was the big thing. He wasn't
right.
hitting his guys. But that's another kind of one of those situations where he's older, bro. He's coming off an Achilles tear. Like,
or like into the season Achilles too.
yeah,
Yours was like week 1. Like I think Kirk was like week 4 or 5.
I think-
Kirk
yeah, I
didn't
think
do
week
the
4, 5.
fucking- the bionic training and or whatever that Rodgers did either.
Like
Bruh,
it's just different,
that
and he's
didn't-
also like, I don't know, like
it's
I'm not
also a
really-
new system. He was on Minnesota for what, like 6
Yeah.
years. Like he was in Minnesota forever. It's a new
I'm not
scenery.
worried about the Falcons and
Other
recruits.
notable players in that game, I think George Pickens looked really good.
I think
He's
yeah,
just the only guy there.
yeah, Pittsburgh Pickens actually did look good. I drafted him in one of my leagues. I thought he'd be good. I'm worried about Pitts, bro. I really don't think Pitts is that good.
Yeah,
I really thought this was the year too, man.
I don't think he's going to be that good. I think
Like,
London's pretty good.
I drafted him in 2 leagues.
I think London's good, but fantasy-wise, he
London.
was slightly overvalued. Like I think he should have been
but I
a.
think he will be fine.
Yeah, he will. He'll be good though.
Yeah, they'll
I
get
think
they'll get
Pitts
it
is
going.
Pitts is done. Bijan's good. I feel like they still didn't use him as much as I like. He didn't. He did all right in fantasy, but he wasn't as efficient as I'd like him to be.
Right.
But
we already
let's-
spoke on the
Like,
Giants in
volume.
Minnesota. We already spoke
Yeah,
on New Orleans and
it was
Carolina.
it was a bad look for the Giants.
New England Cincinnati was a shocker, people. I mean,
yeah, bro.
granted, Cincinnati started out slow the past 2 years.
Yep.
But wow, I mean, very frustrating to see the AFC East all at 1-0 and the Jets at 0-1. But again, it is week 1, so
Bro, like the Bengals just look so bad, bro. They just look like
the Patriots.
they looked like they were
Patriots didn't even look
sleepwalking.
good. They just couldn't. The Bengals
Yeah.
couldn't get anything going on offense.
They just couldn't do anything.
And it's
And
Jamar,
Burrow's-
Jamar Chase is turning down $140 million contracts, bro.
yep.
What happened? What happened to these guys, man? It's like all they care about is the
I
money.
mean, it might be true, and maybe I don't know anything, but like maybe Zach Taylor just isn't a good coach. And also,
Yeah.
it's true. Like Cincinnati's never been the team that pays anyone. Like they let all their good defensive players just like leave.
Hmm.
I don't know what they're gonna do, man.
The other storyline about Cincinnati is apparently Burrow's wrist is like hurting. Did you guys
Right.
see the video with the water bottle? I know they're trying to like make something out of nothing, but like he kept going like this with his wrist the entire. He'd go like this every second of the game. Like I don't know what that was
I mean,
about.
There's definitely something wrong. I'm not sure. Like I'm not obviously able to speak to the like.
Yeah.
severity of it, but like he
Yeah.
clearly-
There's something wrong, bro. Because every like video you see him going like this. I think the water bottle thing.
randomly ass. Like
Yeah, no, he was too good in college and also his first.
How do you
like his
guys
second
let
year.
this game gauge New England for you though?
nothing.
I think they
I
just,
think
bro.
exactly
Honestly,
what I thought it would be.
I think they're just like, I think they're a decent team, but they're like mid on offense.
They're kind of like a Patriots team that like is just a Patriots.
I
team.
mean, but
Like,
they
feel
could
like
they
just-
could be threatening though, in my opinion.
Yeah, but in what respect?
They look great on defensive side of the ball, bro. And
I think
I like their
like,
I like
what-
their run game.
Defensively,
do you
defensively
mean?
they're good.
Well,
Like how many games are they gonna win?
7 games, 8 games.
That's what I'm saying.
Wha-
Like if you're saying like they win 6 or 7 games, like yeah, I agree. But like if you're like they
I
can
think
win 9 or 10
6.
games.
I mean, again, like
No.
after week
No.
1, especially with how bad Cincinnati played, that's why I'm asking you guys because I'm really curious as to
I
how we
would say
feel
they
they're
should
gonna end
win
up doing,
6
but
or
we don't
7
really know
games.
anything.
I personally think when the Jets play the Patriots, the Jets are going to absolutely rock them. I don't think I mean, granted, if the Jets can stop the run, because they couldn't do that against the Niners, but the Niners' offensive line is obviously a different animal. But if the Jets can stuff the run and stop Ramondre, the Patriots are going to do nothing, bro.
I'd
Their
say I
wide
was more
receiver core
concerned-
is
I was
so
more
bad.
concerned with our pass rush, dude.
No,
Um,
I'm not.
No,
Like,
it should be the run defense.
McDonald was bro does not
William
exist.
McDonald's just bad, bro. Like he's just
But
not
how do
good
you
at
how do you know he's bad, bro? We even used him. We rotated him in and out all game
Well, have you ever seen him do anything?
because they don't play him.
I mean, that's just not true though.
There might be a reason they don't play him if
Bryce
that's the
Huff
case.
barely got snaps, and that dude got like 15 sacks.
I guess you're right. I
Yeah.
guess he's not playing because he's not done anything to really show out.
Yeah, like
but
also
I
like
don't
if
know.
there's one thing I'm gonna trust that this team can figure out is defensive line, and if they don't believe that he's good enough to play on it, then I probably think he doesn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
That-
sucks, man.
But
I
you
really
know
feel like the
that-
Bryce Huff situation was handled so poorly.
I mean, dude, Bryce Huff looks terrible in Philly the first week, so and they like didn't play him
Didn't
at
he
all.
have
so
Didn't he have a sack?
no.
Okay,
Steve, where do you get your reports from, bro?
my eyes.
I mean, again,
Let's-
maybe I'm bugging, but I'm pretty sure he played like ass.
I don't know. I didn't look into the Philly Bryce Huff situation, but
All I know is I've seen reports all week that like the Eagles aren't happy with Bryce Huff. They're like worried about it.
yeah.
Quincy Williams
mean,
looked
he-
really good.
Dude, Bryce Huff was so efficient last year that it was like inevitable he wasn't going to be as like, bro, his pressure rate was like the highest in the league. It was past Micah, past Bosa, past like
Where are you getting that?
TJ
from? Are you
Watt.
sure?
So the
Yes,
defensive coordinator,
pe-
Vic Fangio from the Eagles said the report says Fangio said in order for Bryce Huff to play more, he's going to have to separate himself from the other edge rushers.
He misses the
Mm.
Jets, bro. He said, "I don't want to play for the Eagles."
maybe he'll come back, bro. They'll
Zero
reunite.
pressures.
Yep.
Yeah, zero pressures. But all right, let's go to the next game. So New England, I think they're a decent team, but I don't think they're going to do much in the AFC East.
Yeah.
I still think they're going to come in last place.
Ooh, Tennessee Chicago's a game.
Tennessee Chicago was a game, bro. Caleb
Both of
looked
them are ass.
bad. Yeah. But Caleb specifically, bro, like
He didn't do anything.
granted, I think he'll turn it around.
The offense
like,
scored 0 points, and they had 24 points on the board.
I know. Their defense was really. Is Chicago's defense really like that, or is Tennessee just that bad?
Titans head
Dude, the
coach said that
Tennessee
they should have
defense
just
is
punted the ball every time on first down.
Oh, because they fucking gave up a touchdown on a punt.
Yeah. They did not look good,
But
Tennessee.
both Tennessee's
Buffalo-
defense is legit. That's the only thing I'm worried about the Jets next week. That Tennessee defense is really good.
Yeah.
So is the Niners
still-
defense, and I feel like we were still able to.
I mean, sure, but my point isn't that they're gonna lose. I'm just saying I'm
Yeah.
not like going into Tennessee thinking they're gonna win 20-3.
How do we feel about this Arizona Buffalo game? I think Arizona with a healthy Kyler
Kyler
looked
just
awesome.
disappeared in the second half. I don't know what
I-
happened.
I think
Still,
Arizona is going to be pretty good. Marvin Harrison was obviously kind of like
One-
upsetting, but
one
I
catch.
think he'll turn it around. That was just like, I don't know, first
was-
game
I was like, bro, Kyler looks sick. Like everything I've been thinking about him all like
off season.
season was like sick, and then he just came out. I guess he went into the locker room and like somebody else put on the helmet and put his jersey on and like came out.
well,
Yeah.
James Conner looked great.
Yeah, James Conner's good. Greg Dortch, bro, the Greg Dortch. thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dortch led the team in targets. He went over
What's going on?
what was it? Trey McBride, Marvin
Mike
Harrison.
Wilson,
Yeah. Greg Dortch, bro. Pick
I
him up in
love it.
fantasy, bro.
I did see Marvin Harrison get wide open on a route, and he was just like,
yeah, and Kyler
ignored.
missed
Yeah.
him.
But I mean,
also
it
one of those things,
happens.
like,
That
a
happens
lot.
though. Yeah, that happens a lot.
Indianapolis, Anthony Richardson has a fucking arm, bro.
Bro, he has a yeah, we all knew that though. The problem with AR,
Does anyone know before I don't look? Does anyone
what'd you
know?
say? What?
Does anyone know what his line in terms of like attempts and completions was this week?
I have no clue.
How many attempts? I feel like
how
he
many
threw
passes he
I
threw.
feel like they threw the ball a lot, like 38.
He had 9 completions on 19 attempts.
Oh, that's it?
That's rough.
Bro,
What?
I saw that yesterday and I was like, what?
I mean, I think
Well,
I
mean,
saw
think about it. We were watching Red Zone, so we just saw the bombs that he threw.
yeah, we
So-
only saw the bombs.
9 completions?
Apparently, I saw a TikTok, I think it was, and it was like half of his receiving yards were literally from the 2 bombs he threw. It was the
Yeah.
one bomb that he threw 60 yards, which was insane, bro. That was like a dot. And then he threw another one. I think it was like
Yeah.
a jump ball to someone.
I think
And he
they were
got
both
half-
Alec Pierce.
They might have been both.
One was to the other.
Sorry to cut you short, guys, but let's try and get through this list a little faster. We got Miami, Buffalo coming up, and I want to make our picks for week 2.
Oh, yeah, facts. All right. But Colts, Texans. Texans look good. Diggs is low key a target. But
Yeah.
I think the Colts will be a good team. Though I think they might sneak into the wild card if AR stays healthy.
They look
Uh,
good, yeah. They were competing pretty. They were
Charter-
competing, yeah.
Chargers, Raiders, bro. Listen to me right now. Who leads rookie of the year is Joe Alt, bro. He locked up
Yeah,
Max
he's-
Crosby. He locked him up. It was crazy, bro.
If there's no like obvious Marv or like neighbors or like one of
Yeah.
those dudes, like it might just be dude. He's so good.
Joe, he completely destroyed Max Crosby, who's a top 5 pass rusher.
Yeah, like we did make fun of them for not drafting neighbors, but that dude might just be it.
Yeah, he might be it, bro. The Giants
And
might have got
then
fleeced
later.
somehow as well.
Yeah.
I think it might just be the Harbaugh effect, though. I think
know
if he went to
Neighbors
the
is hurt,
Giants.
apparently. Did anyone see that?
Yeah, I don't think it's very serious, but yeah, he'll start
How
on
about
Sunday.
J.K. Dobbins? Been telling y'all.
Bro.
Yeah,
my-
Dobbins looked good, but
dynasty for like 3 years.
yeah, but guess what? He's like 2 games away from breaking his leg.
Oh, he made it through game 1. That's big.
No, he usually
That's-
doesn't. Yeah, he usually gets hurt in the
He usually
preseason or
doesn't
game
get
one.
yeah.
He doesn't
he doesn't-
usually get out of there.
Seattle Denver
Honestly,
was
yeah.
a fucking snooze fest, bro. Geno Smith can
Yeah.
run really fast.
Yeah, Geno Smith is low-key fast, bro. He's
Tampa
old.
Bay, Washington. I actually liked me forgetting
Dude,
his name. New quarterback
Baker-
for the
Oh,
Commanders.
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, he
I don't
was
think I don't think he's very accurate, but he can run.
Yeah, I liked watching him run. It was pretty interesting.
I
But
think he's
I
fun to
love
watch.
Baker, bro. I love Baker. He could.
But I would never have left that Washington game being like, wow, Jaden Daniels looks great.
Yeah, I think he's Lamar Jackson his first year where he's not going to be very accurate, but he can run. You know what I mean?
Who knows? But I mean, I didn't go back and watch every snap he played, but like from what I saw, he didn't seem
The Bucks
fantastic.
might be.
I know he just ran. He would just run every play. The Bucks
like
might be
a
good,
contender,
bro.
Yeah.
Dude, Baker played well. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he looked great.
And I love seeing the clip on Instagram where he's like, "Bro, if Mike Evans is 1-on-1, I'm throwing it to him every single time."
It's just me
you have
every year.
when you have Mike Evans in fantasy, you see that and you're literally like, I'm kicking my feet in the air. You know what I mean? Like, bro, just feed him.
Bro, Baker.
It's true though.
Baker threw for 289 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions with a passer rating of 146.4.
Dude, I think Baker might have had like the most yards last week because the yards per game by every quarterback was like super low.
I think Mahomes got over 300.
No, I don't think so. Mahomes. He didn't
Did he
do that
not?
good in fantasy.
Tua
No,
had the most passing yards.
who did?
Tua. It was Tua,
Oh, Tua.
Stafford, Mahomes, Baker.
Yeah, so Baker was third. Yeah, Mahomes had 290. Okay, but still, what did Baker have? 289. You said?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was right there, bro. Baker's like low key a top 5 candidate in like just fantasy aspect because he has 2 good weapons, and I don't know. Tampa Bay looked good.
Cleveland, Dallas, pretty shitty.
Cleveland,
game for
Dallas.
Cleveland.
Yep. How was Dallas not? How was Cleveland favored in this game, bro?
Yeah, I
I
have no
slammed that
idea.
money line before the game. Nobody else followed me, but literally they went up like 14-0 in the first
Dallas
quarter.
on our pick'ems, Dallas is favored, so like it must have changed right before.
Yeah, I guess it changed. I don't know why
Maybe-
it would have
well,
changed.
Also, lines are different depending on where you get them from. So this was
Yeah,
this was
but-
I feel like the
BetMGM,
one
and we were
team-
looking at DraftKings.
But I feel like one team to be like favored is like crazy if one's on a different app favored. You know what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah.
Right.
that usually doesn't happen.
I also made these like beginning of the week prior.
No,
So.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I think Amari Cooper's gonna like eventually turn up, bro. He just needs a little bit better of
I'm gonna be honest.
quarterback play.
Deshaun Watson, he might not play.
He's terrible.
Like we'll
Looked
see
horrible.
we'll see Jameis in there, especially
Bro,
with all
they're
this.
locked into
Bro,
that
I
contract,
know they
bro.
are, but they might get out of that contract depending on what happens with this new
But I don't
lawsuit.
know how that works. I don't know how legally that works. Like, I'm not gonna obviously speak on it because I have no idea how that works. But like, yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna be
But,
honest.
I don't know.
Listen,
I think they should
Browns,
take a look at
Listen,
Jameson.
Browns, put
Jameis Winston.
Yes, put him in.
Yeah.
listen, Browns, trade us all your interior D linemen and
Myles
Jedrick
Garrett.
Wills
Yeah.
and Denzel.
Let's go to Rams Lions. I know the
I
Lions
actually-
won, but
I
the
fell
the
asleep.
Rams looked good, bro.
Yeah, the Rams are good.
Yeah. From what I heard, it was like a pretty good game, but I fell asleep before the
Yeah,
overtime.
I mean,
David Montgomery, I
it-
saw some clips. of
It
him
went
going
into
crazy.
overtime, bro, and David Montgomery literally said, "Yo, I'm gonna win this game for ya." And
Shout out,
he
Ron.
literally was just, dude. They
Yeah,
were
get
just.
on my guy,
You
bro.
knew they were. I've seen very few times where you knew they were gonna hand it off to the running back just directly, and he was gonna get like 8 yards a pop, bro. It was crazy. It was insane to see. That's a Dan Campbell drive right there. Overtime, just completely like destroy the will of the defense, bro. That was a great game though. That was a good Sunday night football game. And then obviously the Jets Niners, we kind of went over it.
A
I
lot.
think the Jets will be fine. The Niners, I think, just are. They always start out well
They're
too.
just
Like,
wagon, bro.
yeah,
And
the
Rodgers
Niners are
against
just.
the Niners isn't a thing. That's just, he doesn't. that's
Yeah,
not what he likes.
they don't like that. Yeah, wait till they get to the Super Bowl, bro. Right, Steve?
Yes. At least now
Uh,
that Rodgers is in the AFC, he won't have to lose to them in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, he can get to the Super Bowl with them.
Yup.
He can lose to like the Patriots or some
I-
shit somehow.
I believe that the Jets will probably be in the AFC Championship game against the Chiefs, and then the refs are going to favor the Chiefs because of Taylor Swift, and then the Chiefs
Yup,
will go to the
yup.
Super Bowl again.
Yep.
I'm glad we figured it out. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah,
this week.
Steve. Yeah, how did Steve get
If
the
the
script
Chiefs,
early, bro?
If the Chiefs get to the AFC Championship game, bro, there's no way the NFL isn't helping them get to the Super Bowl, bro.
Maybe.
Bro. Or maybe they just have like the best player to ever play quarterback.
Bro,
Like
I
in-
think
that's
Mahomes,
5 years.
I think the Mahomes glazing is a little OD, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
A glazing
Bro,
into-
the amount of fucking holds that don't get called for this man, bro, it's insane. Go back and watch all of the clips, bro.
You, how about this? You compile a list of them, and I'll watch them, and I'll let you know.
Bro,
yeah, give me
look
the
at
the-
timestamps.
Look at the Jets game last season when Mahomes
then
had that
go watch-
run, bro.
And go watch every
I don't know.
team.
All I'm saying is
And
I
then
don't
tell me how many
I could be as good as Mahomes if I had my line holding for me like that. I'm gonna be honest.
All right.
It's
No.
not
All right.
guys
All
glazing
right.
OD.
All right. We'll go to Buffalo, Miami. That's tonight's Thursday night football game.
Buffalo.
I'm taking
Yeah.
Buffalo too.
Everyone make your picks.
Damn, bro. I want to fade Miami, but I'll take Buffalo.
I just think Buffalo's gonna win.
Wait, so Buffalo's Miami's home. I still take Buffalo.
I know, right? Doesn't it just feel like a game they're gonna win? Like,
Yeah, like I don't know. I feel like they just always like beat the
I'm gonna be
Dolphins.
honest, I feel like these games are usually heaters too, bro. This shit might be a heater.
I hope it's good. The spread is supposed to be super high, but I feel like whenever the game's super anticipated,
Always,
like
bro.
tonight's game,
always is low. Oh, goes under every time.
yeah, it always goes under. Like, bro, we're gonna be
It's
watching the
never
game.
over.
It's gonna be like 7-10 at halftime, and we're gonna be like, bro.
Let's run through these. I want to get this uploaded before the game.
Steve, let me go first. Like, let's try and switch it. You already picked Baltimore, so Aywoods go second. You'll go first on the Carolina one.
I already put mine in. My bad.
Oh,
We both-
okay. You guys both picked Baltimore.
I picked Las Vegas.
I'm gonna go Baltimore. I think Henry's gonna pick it up this week. I think they're gonna get a little bit of a lead and they're gonna cook.
My whole point was more so that like, I think that O line in Baltimore is questionable, bro. And Max Crosby just got cooked last week, and he's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, that is true, but I don't know.
It's an easy spread to cover too.
yeah,
All right, and then the next we have Carolina at Chargers.
I don't even think the Chargers.
Give
are
me-
good, but 5.5 is too little.
Actually, I'm just kidding. Give me LAC. I don't know why I put Carolina.
I know you said to go in order, but that one just felt like a thing we were all gonna write the same one.
Yeah.
And you know what's gonna happen? Carolina's gonna win, but
Steve keeps putting his pick in, bro.
We gotta run through these, bro. I got 15 minutes to
it's
upload
John
this video.
ain't getting uploaded before this thing is getting on.
I guess that's
New
fair.
Orleans,
I
Dallas.
could do it. I could do it.
I don't know, bro. I'll go Dallas.
I'm gonna go Dallas too.
Yeah, unfortunately. Tampa Bay at Detroit, 6.5. I'm taking Tampa Bay.
It's gonna be a
I'm gonna go
good game, yeah. Especially with
Give me the
Detroit.
Bucks.
If Detroit has 6.5, I'm taking the Bucks too, bro.
Give me the Bucks, bro. Cleveland at
Dallas,
Jacksonville. Jacksonville's
Jacksonville,
favorite.
Battle of the
I
mid,
think
bro.
these might be two of my least favorite teams.
Facts.
I don't know, bro.
Battle of the mid.
I have like, there's nothing that makes me excited about either team.
I got to pick, bro.
I'm
I
going
think Watson. I think Watson will play better than last week,
You
and
do, but bro, like these are
he was really bad.
these are two boring teams.
I know. It's so bad. That's a bad game, bro. Nobody wants to watch that shit.
In fact,
People in Cleveland and Jacksonville don't
Sam
even want to
Darnold's
watch it.
going on a revenge tour, bro.
Against the Niners at 5.5.
I'm gonna take the Niners.
5.5 points, bro.
People really like think this Minnesota team's good though.
After 1 week, bro. No, the Niners are covering.
After 1 week playing the Giants, who suck on the in the beginning of the season.
Whereas Daniel Jones literally threw like 2 interceptions inside the 20 or something.
Yeah, literally. He threw a pick six.
He threw a pick six.
Granted, the pick six wasn't necessarily his fault completely. Like that was the play call, but he still played atrocious. The one where he threw into triple coverage was crazy.
All right.
You took Minnesota, Al?
No, I took San Fran.
Oh, San Fran. Oh, it doesn't. For some reason, yours doesn't update for me. Seattle at New England. Seattle's favored by 3.
Go
That's a
Seattle
tough
here.
one, low-key.
I think I'm going Seattle as well.
Bro, we just all picking the same thing every time.
I feel like these lines are like a lot different than
Green
last
Bay's
week.
favored against Indianapolis, Steven. Oh, when
With-
did you make these lines, bro? Like
With Malik Willis?
Green Bay's a good team, bro.
Yeah, with Malik Willis?
bro,
Maybe.
that real?
Someone look up the line.
There's no way, bro. How are they favored?
I don't know. I had AI search the web for it, so
Bro, why couldn't you just
Colts
do
are
it?
favored point or minus 2.5.
Colts are favored by 3. Bro, are these lines any of them correct?
yes.
Maybe
Are you
maybe you just meant maybe it meant that Indy was favored by 3. I think you might have just written it
I'm going Indy.
by 3.
I'm
Jets.
taking Indy.
Jets are favored. I think
Malik
this,
Willis is
this is the
trash,
first time
bro.
I've seen the Jets favored ever.
Yeah, bro, low key.
What are you guys thinking?
Give me New York. Give me New York.
Haywood's is taking Tennessee. I'm taking the Jets. I think they're gonna come back this
Probably
week.
should
and-
take the Jets, but I'll do it for the better of us, and I'll pick Tennessee. So like I lose and the Jets win.
This next one's easy, bro. The Commanders cannot beat the Giants.
Bruh,
I actually agree.
the Giants looked so bad
Bro,
last
let
week,
them
but I
bounce back, bro.
I can't not pick them. You know what I mean? No, I won't pick them. Like I'm pretty just when it comes to the Giants,
No,
but
you are. I also
I
just think Washington's trash too.
I think yeah, if you can contain Jaden Daniels, I don't think he'll be very good. Like for some reason, who did they play last week?
The Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucks like for some reason just wouldn't contain him. They'd just be like, "Oh, we got out of the pocket," and then he'd
It's
start
less
running.
that I don't believe in Washington, and more that I just can't see the Giants playing that bad again. Does that make sense?
I'm actually gonna take Arizona
Yeah,
here against the
yeah.
Rams.
Bro, how is that
Um,
like 1? There's no way that's a 1 line. That's
Steve,
the first thing I've ever
Bro,
seen.
I
He's right. I've just never seen that.
I think your lines are bugging,
Wait,
bro.
that one's right.
Yeah.
No, that one is right. Yeah,
Yeah, what I've been told, what
Um,
I've been told y'all, bro.
I'm taking the Rams.
I'm taking the Rams as
Arizona
well.
Cardinals, baby.
I think the Cardinals are good too. I just after that second
Yeah.
half, I'm emotionally
Why is
distraught.
Cincinnati at Kansas City not the night game, bro?
The Rams barely
Oh, you're-
lost to the
you're telling me
Lions,
you don't wanna
bro.
watch
They
the
lost in
Nets after?
overtime.
Yeah, I'm good on the Falcons and Eagles.
The Battle of the Birds.
Wait,
To be fair-
wait, what's the Sunday night game? Because why this
Chicago,
is
Houston.
oh okay, hold on.
Chicago, Houston.
Right.
Since
Cincy at KC. I'm taking KC.
I am also taking KC.
So basically, whoever wins this week is going to
Give me
be win.
Cincinnati.
Is going to win from the Jets.
Yeah.
Okay, or this week. There you go.
Here you go, Steve.
Denver. I'm taking Denver.
I have a storyline. I think Bo Nix will be
Bro.
taken out and Zach Wilson will be in this game, and I'm taking Denver.
I'm taking
Okay.
Pittsburgh.
I don't know why you would think that, but yeah.
Give me
Bo
Pittsburgh.
Nix looked like ass last week, and it's
Considering
gonna
he's
happen
not
again,
even their
and it's
starting
gonna happen
first string.
again and again.
Zach Wilson isn't even their backup, but sure.
But he will.
Dude, the Wizard of Boz had more points than Trey McBride, like Jay Jettas, and someone else combined in
I don't
fantasy.
think any tight end scored over 15 points.
I know the tight ends
Except
besides
Isaiah
likely. Yeah.
Hey yo, tight end.
Houston, Chicago. What do you guys think?
Give me Houston. Houston is good, bro.
Yeah, they are.
I'm taking the Bears.
Hey yo.
Yep.
I want to differentiate myself.
Well,
Caleb will bounce
You
back.
mean you're taking the Bears defense?
Yeah, no, I think Caleb will be fine. He just, bro, it was his first game. Like, can't expect
I'm
him to
not
go
worried
crazy.
about Caleb. I'm just
I'm worried
Bro,
about the Bears
with all
in
the
general.
hype around him, bro. You can't. He didn't do jack shit, bro. I don't care if it was
it's
his
more
first
so
game.
that
Wait,
like
wait. No, I'm taking out I'm taking Houston actually because I forgot. Isn't what's his name injured? The wide receiver they took, Rome Odunze.
Rome's hurt and Keenan Allen's hurt.
Yeah, Houston it is. Damn, our lists are all the same, bro. Imagine we go 0 for like 18 or whatever, 0 for 11.
All right.
And
Give me Philadelphia. Battle of the
Bro,
Birds.
Atlanta looks so bad,
I
bro.
know,
They-
but I just feel like they have to play better. But also, Kirk's definitely not healthy. I'm gonna take Philly. I
Oh my
wanna take
God.
Atlanta.
Yeah, dude, I can't even pick any upsets. I feel like all of these are like.
I know.
I kind of disagree with you guys. Great minds think alike.
Yo.
Yeah, so we'll lock that in. I feel like we all kind of agree on most picks, to be honest. But
That's fine.
It
It's
was
all
kind of
about the
weird.
record at the end of the year, dog.
yeah, that's true. And
It's just an odd week.
that's about it. I mean, we could talk about
think we
fantasy, but
actually- I feel like we
that's
covered a
it.
lot today. I think having football back is very helpful, bro. I feel like our discussion was very productive today, and I think, I don't know. I think we produced a lot of content this evening.
yeah, I feel like we cranked through it, which is good. Now let's get our popcorn ready, boys, because we got 15 minutes till Thursday night football kickoff.
On to Buffalo, Miami.
We taking Buffalo. Should I take
Yeah.
Miami just to fade you guys? That'd be crazy.
Up to you, bro. I think.
Nah, I'll stay with Buffalo.
And maybe we'll hop on after the game.
We need MIA. We need Jalen Waddle to go crazy. Tyreek Hill got arrested. That's about it. You guys got any closing thoughts before we record our next episode?
Go Jets.
Any bold takes before we
Um,
end this one?
the Jets lose. this
Jets
week.
Giants Super Bowl.
Jets Giants Super Bowl. That's about it.
Week 1 made
Thanks.
it a reality.
Yep. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And one last thing, if you're throwing in any bets, remember,
Which we
We
will
bet-
be doing after this. Bet the over.
we bet the over.
Facts. Thanks for watching, everybody.